What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday, June 4th. I hope everybody's doing well out there. It is Eat Rip Bet. Thinking of changing the name, maybe shorten it up. Eat Rip Bet is obviously describing my hobbies. Eating, you guys saw the video last week Friday. Went to the eating contest in Newcastle. Ripping, obviously cards. Betting, we bet on the Indy 500, Marcus Ericsson. We saw how that turned out. We're going to be betting on the NBA Finals tomorrow. But Eat Rip Bet, I thought I would kind of describe my channel sort of in short words. Not making people think too hard, but I feel like it's maybe needs to be tightened up a little bit. So I'm toying with the idea of being ERB Sports. So we'll see how that goes. I might end up rebranding the channel. But nevertheless, what I have in front of me today, I've got one Bowman blaster box that I got from Target a few days ago, and then I have last year's Mega Box. Haven't gotten my Mega Boxes yet of this year's product, 2022 Bowman. Expect some of those to come from Target.com tomorrow, and then probably throughout the week. I ordered probably a dozen of them so far. Didn't go too super crazy, but we're gonna talk a little bit about this. Did a little bit of research, ran some numbers, and as we do opening, we'll kind of open pack by pack, and then we'll take a break in between each pack, and I'll describe a little bit about my thoughts on Bowman Mega Boxes. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and open up this one box. Get that going. No turning back. It's not too much. It's only 30 bucks, right? Well, Mega Boxes are out, and they are $44.99 on Target.com. Many people speculated they would either be $40 or $50 based on the price increases year over year. I kind of had my bets on $40. I was clearly wrong, but many people also said that it was $50 that they expected, and that was also wrong. So $40, $44.99 it is. If you have a Target Red card, that'll save you 5%. So wipes out the shipping or sales tax. Actually, shipping is free. So with all that being said, let's get into it. I'm gonna figure out if any of these packs feel thick. Try and sort them to the last. All right, well, if we have a hit, we'll save it to the end. But anyway, first pack in, Bowman 2022 blaster boxes. So as I was saying, I'll do one pack at a time and kind of describe my thoughts about Bowman Mega Boxes. So we got Freddie Freeman on the front, Juan Soto, Marcus Semien, Seth Beer rookie card, Brandon Marsh, Jake Berger. Got Hi-Fi Futures, Luis Matos, Michael Escato first, Serreta first, Denzar Guzman, Machado. Oh, these are like stuck together. Ellie De La Cruz Chrome, that's nice. Man, there are print lines all over this sucker. Holy cow. That's unfortunate. Well, maybe they'll buff out, we'll see. Probably not gradable, but nevertheless, it is a good Chrome to get. I'll go ahead and top load him right away. But yeah, those cards were stuck together. So first pack in, Ellie De La Cruz Chrome. Good start there. Nothing too crazy otherwise. So my thoughts on the Bowman Mega Boxes. So first of all, the price point, $44.99. I described a little bit of my thoughts on that. Overall, it's not too bad. I expected, like I said, anywhere between $40 and $50. Would have been nice if they would have been $40, but we'll have to take $44.99 for now. So then the next question people might ask, how many did they actually print? So these dropped last Thursday night, I think, on the Target website. They dropped, I believe, 30,000 of them. All right, I had to pause the video there for a second. I wasn't sure if I was actually recording audio, so I had to make sure my Bluetooth headset was not connected, and it wasn't. So anyway, as I was saying, they dropped 30,000, and many people said, oh, 30,000, go, 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 go. And they were running out of supply right around maybe like 7:30 in the morning on, I believe it was Thursday. Actually, they dropped these Wednesday night, now that I think about it. So as they were selling out, people were like, oh man, glad I got one. But then they reloaded them again, another 30,000. And then they kind of depleted. And then they reloaded again, another 30,000, and another 30,000, and another 30,000. And so I'm not sure if, I think they're still available at the time I'm recording this video. But then I got to looking at the pack odds, and you know, one thing that I did notice, the pack odds of this year versus last year were exactly the same. So the good thing is they didn't up the print run. So that's the good thing. But then the question was, we'll open another pack here. How many did they actually print? Well, how many do you guys think they printed? And how would I calculate that? Obviously, Topps does a better job of that than Panini. So Topps prints pack odds on the back of every pack, and they tell you kind of what to expect when it comes to the number of cards that are in the set versus the total print run. And so I ended up calculating that based on the odds on the back of the box, there are a total, get this is going to be kind of eye-watering, there are a total of 309,000 parallels. James Wood, it's a decent one. Muzzolati and Gonzalez. Okay. There are a total of 309,000 Mojo parallels in the mega boxes. And because of that, I calculated based on the 150 card checklist and some of the insert checklists. They have numbered cards obviously in the Mojo packs. So you get 10 Mojo cards per box. Now, based on my calculations, the total print run for Bowman Mega Boxes is, get this, get this cat out of here, get out of there. Cat just decides to get in the midst of everything. So, no rookies in that pack. That's crazy. Top 100, Heston Kierstad. Decent one there. Matt Frazier. Zach Veen. Lorenzo. These are like stuck together. I don't know why. They're like vacuum sealed together. It's weird. But yeah, so based on my calculations, enough rambling on, there are a total, get this, of 520 to 530,000 mega boxes. Okay, the Target was dropping them 30,000 at a time, and they would probably sell out, but then they would re-up it and kind of do it in waves. Well, 520-ish thousand boxes, those aren't going to sell out for a very long time. Probably 3 weeks. Obviously, bot users were buying them probably pretty heavily based on the first day they were released, thinking like, oh my gosh, there's only like 30,000. I need to gobble them up and sort of make my money back or flip them, whatever. You know how those people work. Jordan Lawler. Print lines on these are terrible today. This is crazy. Is it J-Rod? Isaac Pacheco. Look at that. It's crazy how these are stuck together like that. Kevin Alcantara. Did he got traded, right? Yeah. He's the same guy that was on the Yankees last year. There are so many print lines on these. These are atrocious. I mean, this is just crazy. We get a Wander base. So yeah, 520,000, give or take, of the mega boxes. That's just the mega boxes, by the way. It was all based on a calculation that I did based on the number of cards in a Mojo pack, probability of hitting certain cards, and then the numbers numbered to by the cards that I was opening, or not opening, that you would be opening. We have a hit. Okay. Just save that one. That's good. Got a hit. Looks like a pink. So, I don't know how everybody feels about that. 520-some thousand mega boxes. Does that make you want to go out and buy them? Does that make you want to say, I am not buying a single one of those? That seems like $45. I will save my hard-earned money and buy something else. Joe Ryan, I haven't seen him yet in Rookie of the Year favorites. He's in Series 2. Okay, Sal Frelick. Salinas. Oh, look at these print lines are just awful. I don't know if you guys can look at, you can see that. That's just terrible. I mean, these are all over the place. I've opened a few of these already and they were not like that. I hope that buffs out. If it doesn't, I'm really disappointed in that. And hopefully that parallel. I don't know what the deal is with that. So anyway, what I was saying with 520,000 boxes, not going to sell out for quite a while, but it definitely will be interesting to see how the secondary market works on these cards, because there's just so many of them out there. I mean, based on what I calculated, the number of each base card of like first chromes, for example, I believe there's going to be anywhere between, I think, 12 and 20,000, depending on how I calculated it. Ooh, there's a Khalil Watson in 3D. That's a nice one. Take that. Austin Hendrick, number 56. Colson Montgomery. Torque. There's a Torque. We got Luis Verdugo. We'll go from the back. Adley Rushman. We have a first. It is a first. It is an Atlanta Brave. Who's on the Atlanta Braves? Shortstop. There's shortstop. That's decent. Luke Waddle. That is like one of those lava cards. 198 out of 199. Not bad. Don't know much about Mr. Waddle. Let's see, when was he born? 1998. That guy's old. He's already like 24. With a first? Wow. Where's he been? College? We'll do a quick recap in a minute. I'm going to sleeve up a couple of these cards and give you guys my final thoughts on Bowman Mega Boxes for now. So when it comes to Bowman Mega Boxes, you know, like I said, I bought 12. I only bought a little bit in a wave just to kind of get my appetite wet on that, just see how it plays out, to get a little bit of a piece of the pie. But if they're not selling on the Target website, much like you have like Topps Chrome Update that I think is still available, you've got like hanger boxes and mega boxes of Topps Chrome Update from last year that is still available like 8 months later, which is just crazy. But that's the way it goes sometimes, because there were really many good rookies in that set. So yeah, while I go through the highlights and closing thoughts here, Wander Base, Ellie De La Cruz Chrome with a lot of print lines, Luke Waddle, and Khalil Watson, Bowman in 3D. Luke Waddle, 198 out of 199. Not a bad box, but was hoping for a little bit better, but I'll take it. So yeah, in closing, I would not go crazy on these unless you have the money to spend on it. I feel like with as many that are out there, the market is softening a bit. I think these are going to be available for a while, so I don't think you're going to miss out if you don't go crazy on it right away. Watch some people open them, see what you feel about it, see if you feel like it's something you want to buy. I like the product, but at $45, it is definitely a decision to make. And 525,000 boxes with 309,000 parallels like that. That kind of makes your eyes water a little bit when you think about it, and definitely realize how much of the product there really is out there. So I've been looking at a lot of numbers on other products lately. I did a little bit of a study on Prism Football for Hobby that just came out. Panini was nice enough to list the maybe not the odds, but to tell you all the parallels that you could certainly pull in a checklist, so you can run the math and from that deduce, based on what they tell you on the box about how many parallels are in the box, based on the hobby only parallels that you can certainly pull. You can do some calculations to figure out how many boxes were actually printed. So I'll make a video on that coming up. That was definitely interesting, and now that I sort of had that formula kind of figured out in my head, and I'm probably not the only one that's ever figured that out, I will definitely do a study of that before I ever think about buying another product. People need to sharpen up their knowledge base. That's definitely helpful when it comes to cards, because manufacturers are in it to make money. They're not in it necessarily for the collector. They're going to keep printing and printing and printing, and if people keep buying and buying and buying, as is the case with Prism Hobby Boxes right now. Prism Hobby Boxes come off, the Panini website yesterday for $1,350. If it wasn't for breakers, I don't think that product would sell out, and I'm not even sure it did. I think they might have just took it off the website because they were kind of embarrassed that their flagship product didn't sell out within 5 minutes when they're so used to it after 2 years of literally being botted out of every product they put on their website. The market is softening a little bit, and I definitely think people need to wise up and be a little bit smarter with their money. Gas prices are really high. Food prices are really high. People are going on summer vacations. They're trying to spend their money wisely. So everybody wants to have a little bit of fun here and there, and definitely cards are kind of a release to have some fun. But I think with the head that you have on your shoulders, you've got to be smart about how you're spending your money. So that's how I described, my thoughts on Bowman. I'll describe my thoughts on Prism in an upcoming video. Hope you guys enjoyed the opening. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I'll definitely be responding to comments. And have a great rest of your Saturday night. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.